tried.
Did you say anything?
Mama, of course not. All right, Amaryllis, now your exercises. So, do, la, re, ti, mi, a little slower, and please keep your fingers curved and nice and high as you possibly can.
You know, it wouldn't have hurt to find out what the gentleman wanted.
I know what the gentleman wanted.
What, dear?
You'll find it in Balzac.
Well, excuse me for living, but I never read it.
Neither has anyone else in this town.
There you go again with the same old comments about the low mentality of River City people and taking it all too much to heart.
Now, Mama, as long as the Madison Public Library is entrusted to me for the purpose of improving River City's cultural level, I can't help my concern that the ladies of River City keep ignoring all my counsel and advice.
But darling, when a woman's got a husband and you've got none, why should she take advice from you? Even if you can't go Balzac and Shakespeare and all those other whole Greeks.
Mama, if you don't mind me saying so, you have a bad habit of changing every subject.
I wasn't changing subject, I was talking about a stranger.
What stranger?
Suitcase, who may be your very last chance.
Mama, do you think I allow controversy now? Really, Mama, I have standards for men of concern, and I have no intention.
Know all about your standards if you don't mind me saying so. There's not a man alive who don't imagine right here when I'm all by and say that no words are making fun of yourself. But your Irish imagination is so much to your library full of books.
Well, if that's not the best I've ever heard.
Thank you. Can I have a drink, please?
May I have a?
May I have a drink, please?
Yes, dear.
Winthrop, is that a way to walk in the house? I'll have some love, my boy.
Hello, Winthrop. I'm having a party on Saturday. I would especially like it very much if you come. Winthrop?
Well, Amaris asked you to her party. Are you going to answer her or aren't you?
No.
No what?
No, thank you.
You know the little girl's name.
He won't say it because of the S, because of his lisp. He's ashamed.
We all know about his lisp, Amaris. Well, Winthrop, are you going or aren't you?
I bet he won't say it. No, thank you, Amaryllis. Amaryllis. Why does he get so mad just because he lisps?
It's not only because it's lisp. That's just half of it.
What's the other half?
It's just that he doesn't talk that much.
Not even to you or your mother?
We've all been a little patient.
I'm patient, even though he doesn't ever talk to me, but I do to him. I say goodnight to him on the evening star. You have to do it the very second you see it, or it doesn't count too. Good night, my Winthrop. Good night, sleep tight.
There, darling, you have lots of time. If not Winthrop, then someone else.
Never, I'll let an old maid like you.
For the time being, just say goodnight, my someone. You can put the name in when the right someone comes along.
Okay, I guess that's better than nothing.
Yes, it is. Now you can play your crosshand piece.
Now I may play my crosshand piece.
Good night, my someone. Good night, my love. Sleep tight,
I am sure we're all grateful to my wife, Eulalie McAknishan, for leading the singing. As the mayor of River City, I welcome you River citizens to the 4th of July exercises set up in here in Madison Gymnasium at Camp de Weather. 4 The members of the school board will now represent a patriotic tableau. They won't. Instead, the Liberty Bell dance will be performed, in which my wife, Eulalie McAknishan, will take a leading part. Mrs. Shin will recover. The last spectacle of the fireworks spectacle on the last day of Pompeii will take place, providing the rain stops by 9:30.
How can it be raining? Didn't the Gazette predict fair? Sure, you would. That's why we all prepared for a thunderstorm.
The Gazette is accurate most of the time, and you know it, JC.
You wouldn't last very long in a banking business being accurate.
Will you members of the school board stop bickering in public?
All in the world that I said was.
Never mind.
We heard there was a pool table in town.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Yes, me too.
Just a minute.
Is it a pool table or isn't it?
Will you let me get on with your exercises?
We don't want no more exercises until we get this pool table settled. Yeah.
Sin and corruption.
This is sin and corruption.
Smite that devil and keep our young boys pure.
Children.
May I have your attention, please? Attention, please. I can deal with this troubled friends with a wave of my hand, this very hand. Please observe me, if you will. I'm Professor Harold Hill, and I'm here to organize River City Boys Band. Oh, think, my friends, how could any pool table ever hope to compete with a gold trombone? There, my friends, what a group of trumpet players did to the famous fabled walls of Jericho. Open and puddle walls come tumbling down. Oh, a band will do it, my friends. Oh, yes, I mean a boys' band. Do you hear me? I say River City's got to have her boys' band, and I mean she needs it today. But Professor Harold Hill's on hand, and River City's going to have her boys' band. And as sure as Lord made little green apples, that band's going to be in uniform. Johnny, Willie, Teddy, Fred, and you hear the glitter of crashing cymbals, and you hear the thunder of rolling drums, and the shimmer of trumpets. Ta-ta! And you'll feel the same electric thrill I once enjoyed when Liberati, Pat Conway, the great creator, W.C. Handy, and John Philip Sousa all came to town on the very same historic day. "76 trombones led the big parade, with 110 cornets right behind. There were more than 1,000 virtuosos, the cream of every famous band. 76 trombones caught the morning sun, the 110 cornets played the air. There were more than 1,000 reeds springing up like weeds. There were horns of every shape and kind. There were copper-bottomed timpani in horse platoons, thundering, thundering all along the way. Double-bell euphoniums and big bassoons, each bassoon having his big fat say. There were 50 mounted cannon in the battery, thundering, thundering louder than before. Turnets of every size and trumpeters who'd improvise a full octave higher than the score.
Men, this calls for emergency action. That man was a spellbinder and I want his credentials. I want his credentials. Harold Hill. Grab that hoodlum.
Thank you, Professor. I have to make an example of him. Ringleader, you know. What he does, the gang does.
You wild kid, you're taking down Main Street after my girl last Sunday.
I wasn't either tagging.
Don't you contradict me.
We was just walking together, Jesus Peace.
You watch your phraseology. I know what you're doing, my little greasy senior. Now you stay away from my oldest girl or you'll hear from me till you lay the rails. Hill, I'll talk to you on Monday morning about that band thing. Over City Hall, 10 o'clock sharp. Men, I want his credentials.
Constable, I'll be responsible for the boy.
You don't know this kid. He's tough, and he's got his gang waiting outside.
Constable, I'm going to show you how to break up a gang. Oh, young lady, miss, what's your name?
Zanita, I didn't have any idea you was beckoning me. Yeah.
Do you know Tommy Gillis?
Well,
Tommy, this is Zanita. Escort the lady home by way of the candy kitchen.
Yes, sir. Do I have to?
Oh, you have to.
Oh, yes, sir.
Professor, you're a pretty bright young fellow.